Hello, calculus students and general seekers of truth. Let us look at an example that's kind of classical in AP exams and other calculus classes, which is of a person who's walking away from a shadow or from a lamp, and we want to know his shadow. So he's walking this way at a rate of 3 feet per second. All right. X here, we're told, is the length of the shadow. So y really represents this length right here. So I'll call this y. And 3 feet per second is really giving us dy dt. Okay, so this is telling us that dy dt is equal to 3 feet per second at all points in time. All right. Now, what next? Okay. We want to know what is the rate that the tip of the shadow moves away from the pole. So that's not x, okay, because x is the length of the shadow. We want to know the rate at which the tip of the shadow moves away from the pole. So that's really this entire length right here. So I will call that z. So we need to find dz dt. Okay. Need to find dz dt. And as we did with some of the other problems, we can actually set up a nice proportion. So here is one triangle. It's a right triangle. It's a smaller one. And we can look at the bigger triangle, which is this one right here. All right. Excuse my sloppiness. So if we look at that, then we can say a relation between y and z. So we can say that 6 over x, okay, but x is really z minus y. So this green length right here is x, but we want to express everything in terms of y and z, simplifying, having fewer variables. So that's really z minus y is equal to the big triangle. So the corresponding part to 6 is 10. 10 over z. So now let's do some simplifying. So multiply both sides by z, we get 6z. Multiply the other side by z minus y, we get 10z minus 10y. 10y is equal to 10 minus 6, which is 4z. And then we can simplify this and we get y is equal to 2 over 5z. So now we have everything in terms of y and z. We can do some taking of the derivative. So let's take the derivative of this function. Let's continue it over here. We get that dy dt is equal to 2/5 dz dt. Dy dt we know is always 3. So this is 3 is equal to 2/5 dz dt. Multiply both sides by that reciprocal, and we end up with 15 halves is equal to dz dt. 15 halves, 7.5, however you want to write it is perfectly fine. And so there you have it. Oh, let's make sure we get the correct units here. This would be in feet per second. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Again, this just has to deal with us working through some geometry, setting up the problem correctly, and understanding what it is that we're given and what it is that we're looking for. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.